Hello, hello. Welcome back to Sculpting with Tiny Tim. For those of you that do not know, I am Tim, and I like to make sculptures. We are continuing our work on King Cornelius Cobb. We have been working on painting. Yesterday we got his cape done. Look at his cape. Look at that. We got his cape, nice and green. And we also started his pants and his gloves. Got 1 to 2 more layers of pants and gloves, and then we will continue on focusing our efforts onto either maybe his legs, getting a base coat on those done just because they're there, or maybe his chest. I haven't decided yet. One of the two. I'm stuck on something here. Trying to roll forward a little bit. And a cord's in the way. I'm also thinking strategic placement of these can help hide some of my cords. And then also, let me get some of these out here. Let's do a little scene setting. G. Biv. Georgie Biv. Too cluttered on screen. It might be too cluttered. Let's put it back. Put them back over here. Put them back over here. We don't want them. We don't want them over there. I'll keep this weight. I think we're gonna just get right into it, guys. Adjust my settings. I'm adjusting my settings on my camera. Get these guys over here. Good noise. Adjust my camera here as well. Looks good. Oh, so I can punch in my other camera. All right, I think we're set. Get going. I honestly think probably just one more coat because it's looking pretty good. I think we're gonna mix the shoes in with the detail portion of the paint job. I'm trying to get the big bulky areas done first. Like shoes and technically gloves probably could have fallen underneath that as well. But here we are. Because that's a good looking coat. I think his hands just may need the focus here. We're gonna do some purple. A nice purple on his chest. Very Mickey Mouse looking hand. I'm really liking the color combinations we have so far. I wasn't 100% sure when we first did the sketch, but I'm digging it. Yeah, I usually eat yogurt as a post-workout snack with blueberries. And I feel like I have a blueberry skin stuck in my throat. And this was like a couple hours ago. What happened, man? Why does it still feel like I have a blueberry skin stuck in my throat? No. I'm just trying to lower my chair. I don't know what the controls are on this thing. Oh, that's not it. How does one lower this chair? Who knows? Doesn't exist. Trying to get as much of the little cracks and crevices before we go on. We will add a wash later. And that will help with some of the dimension. But I want to make sure my base coat is solid. I think gloves are looking solid. I think we're good. Alright, let's figure out this purple color. I have a purple, but let's see here. A lot of dead space over here. Okay, that looks better. Alright, so we have our image right here. It's like a nice deep aubergine. A good deep aubergine. It's the only purple we got. Then we have like black on his belly. And then reddish, different reds on the shoes. Okay. Good to go. This purple I have. Look at that. Oh, look at that. The purple is called eggplant. Wow. I think I planned this or something. I think we'll just throw it on as is. Let's mix up this paint. Let's mix up this paint. How does this paint look? Oh, she's thick. Where is my scapula? Thick. Drop a little bit of water in there. I only have a drinking water, so all right. Loosen it up just a smidge. Did wonders. It did wonders. It's shaking. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful colors. Now we must water this down because She's absolutely thick. She's absolutely too thick. That will clump on in there in a minute. Much better. Much better. Okay. Let's get purple in. Aubergine, you're going over here. Is my camera in the way? Oh wow. Look at that. Very royal. I love not having to mix colors. That's my favorite part. It's easy to paint big area right here. Perfect. Scooting the mic a little bit closer to my face. I feel like it's very far away. This is why we're doing all the big details first, so that we can get it on the small details and paint the small details later. It's easier to touch up the big details than it is the small details. I think I got my PEMDAS correct. Not much on the white hands, but it's okay if we do. Is that too purple? Is that too vibrant? Maybe a bit too vibrant. Let's see here. Let's do a layer of this and then we can darken it where we need to. very nervous about that one spot there. Ever so gently. I had to add all this little detail. Drawing pretty dark, which is good. I think the black undercoat is helping. Let's get his arm real quick. I think for the black spots, we do like gray instead of a full black. A nice dark gray. I think that'll look good. Pretty sure it's painted right on it in. It's looking pretty good. The black undercoat has definitely helped. It looks much more purple on the screen. I have my saturation up a bit, so I should adjust that. It just helps with the brightness a little bit. Alright, we're gonna blast this fool. All right. I think probably only one more coat for the purple. I think that'll be fine. I like how I don't want it to be too bright. I feel like the more I add, the brighter it'll be. I like how deep it is right now. I think it just goes on very bright. So a lot of moving going on there, Mr. Corn. Once we get the wash on top, that'll help. He's looking pretty good so far. Really liking how this purple's looking. Right, I think that looks pretty good. Does it look good? I feel like on all my videos, the sculpting is the main portion of my videos, and the painting's so quick. It's like, you don't want to watch minutes and minutes of me doing the same thing over and over, you know? Just be like, and this is the purple, and this is the yellow, and this is the white, you know? Alright. Blast this fool one more time. I lied when I said the last time uh, drying him, because his arms just a little splotchy. Need a bit more loving. Maybe I should have done the purple first before the white. I think that would have been smart. In today, guys. I want to get his shirt done. One particle clothing per stream. More if we can get it. But I'm really enjoying the sculpture so far. He's looking wonderful. Stop rolling away. We gotta dry him 1 to 2 more times, I think. Welcome in, Dr. Space Monkey. Yes, we are getting the purple royal vest completed today. Not completed, just the purple done. Let's get this. Maybe. We'll see. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, I almost dipped it right in the purple. Oh, these white touch-ups are gonna be a nightmare. Or maybe just too watery. Who knows? yeah, we picked a nice aubergine for the purple on his vest. And it came out pretty good. Only took a couple coats. Thanks to the dark undercoat. Alright. Blasphemy. Getting touch-ups on the gloves done, so we don't have to worry about those. And then any white that we get on the purple, we can touch those up. We'll also need to do a touch-up when we get to the... We're going to need to get in there with some gold, so we'll have to get that as well. So it's just a never-ending cycle of touch-ups. Which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, doke. Let's do the red next. I want a nice... We have like a deep red. I think this red feels like it's too bright. We're gonna have to deepen it a little bit. Yeah, it is much too bright. Let's see here. I like a nice deep red. Do we add blue? Or do we add purple? Or do we add black? A little bit of blue. A little bit of brown. A little bit of blue, a little bit of brown. A little bit of blue. We'll get to the... I'm saying blue. Oh! Sorry, I just bumped my mic. A smidge, just a smidge of brown. Let's see what we can do here. That's more the red I'm looking for. Smidge more. Add a hint of brown in there. How's that look? Oh yeah. Smidge of brown. Give it a nice earthy tone. Let's see a bit more brown. A bit more brown. That's a nice red. That's a nice red. Oh yeah. 10 out of 10 red. Right. You're correct to assume blue, Dr. Space Monkey. Dr. Space Monkey. Let's see. Get more water. Get more water up in here. Smidge more. That's good. Right. Do we need to go darker? And just letting you know that it's very saturated on here, so it is looking a little brighter than it actually is. Yeah, we're gonna need to go darker. We're gonna need to go dark, Captain. Put all that blue in there. Put all that brown in there. That's better. Oh yeah. Much better. You know, it probably is pretty dry. Yeah, it's probably pretty dry. Famous last words. Works well with the purple. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. Let's get a close up, shall we? Made from the intestines of his enemies. That red is much better. You ever seen that video of it's like an x-ray video of a lady scratching her eyeball? Every time I scratch my eyeball, I'm like, I am moving my poor eyeball around. Doesn't deserve that. But it feels so good to scratch your eyeball. Brushes are crazy. Oh, he's coming together so nicely. Very nice. I made a lot of this red. I did not need this much red. Alright. Let me go run and grab a gray. We can start working on this thing. Give me 1 second. Alright, we got our gray, but I came back and it looks like we could use one more coat. Methinks. It's a little bit brighter. Oh, I was recording. I kept my video recording the whole time. Silly boy. Get a little coat of gray on there, not too much. Oh, the heck? I dripped a little water in there. I dripped more water than I thought in there. Might have. Good amount of water in there. In that case, let's go ahead and just make our own gray. You know, we're just gonna call it there. We're just gonna call it there. We got any touch-ups we gotta do? Couple spots purple. Nothing crazy. Too much water. It's all good. It's all good. I think we're gonna call it there for the day. We got a good amount done. Look at our boy. Ah. Easy does it, Tiny Tim, yes. Chill out. But we're looking good. Let's see what we got done today. We got his hands done. We got a purple coat on. And we got his little heart. Started, done? Who knows? We'll continue on Thursday. Start working on these little bits, some of his brown and gold shoes and pants. We're almost done. Then we'll do some washes, some dry brushing. It'll be fun. But for today, we are done. Appreciate you hanging out, watching our journey as we turn King Cornelius Cobb from Husk to Highness. Alright. I will see you all here on Thursday, the 12th. No bedazzled Michael Jackson glove. As of right now. Who knows? Things might change. Alright. See you next time. Peace.